This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Squarespace.
Rick Santorum is claiming that Barack Obama has only created 240 million jobs. Now, I don't even know if that's true, but Santorum says Obama passed a huge stimulus package that now we know over the past 2 quarters has actually cost American jobs, and that's from the report of his own administration. They claimed in December that by the end of last year they created 280 million jobs, and now they're saying they created only 240 million jobs. So look, in this you're talking about huge increases in spending. I'm reading it, he's going to say it, but I love what Santorum's doing unwittingly. He is saying that the president has created 240 million jobs. Let's let him say it. This is, I believe, with Ali Velshi. This is clip number 7 from CNN.
Hi, Christine here. As a response to a financial crisis, the largest, certainly in our memory, and since the Great Depression at the very least.
And made worse by this president.
Well, but he didn't double the deficit of his own choice. He didn't walk into office in January of the year that he took over.
Yes, he did. As a matter of fact, he passed a huge stimulus package, which now we know over the past 2 quarters has actually cost American jobs, and that's from the report of his own administration. They claimed in December that by the end of last year that they created 280 million jobs, and now they're saying they created only 240 million jobs. So look, I mean, you're talking about huge increases in spending.
Senator, I'm going to ask you to restate that. I've never heard that in my life. Tell me again what you just said.
If you look at the report that came out on Friday, the president's own economic advisors said that the jobs stimulus package actually created fewer jobs over the period of time since the stimulus package went in place than it did when they reported back in December. In other words, there's 30 million less jobs as a result of the stimulus package.
That's not a loss of jobs, Senator. That's a smaller aggregation of jobs. You can't go on a campaign, a national campaign, with this kind of math, Senator. It's just incorrect.
Well, sure you can, because that's not incorrect. I mean, they're claiming less jobs.
Senator, if you created 230 million jobs, it's not a loss of jobs. That's just not a loss of jobs.
I don't know how you count. That one report says there were 280 and now there's only 240. That means that there
I know you got a lot of interviews to do. You might want to check that math.
Let me pull.
All right, Senator, I look forward to talking to you again. I would tell you, though, dangerous to go around saying that the stimulus didn't create jobs. If it created fewer than you originally suspected, that's a very different story. I'm happy to do that, Senator, and when you do, I'd be happy to hear from you as well.
Their report says that the job totals have decreased over time, not increased.
Fewer jobs created than initially thought, not a decrease, not a loss of jobs. Very distinct, very big difference. Let's not make a campaign slogan out of something that's incorrect.
You say so.
I think you might thank me for the guidance, but it's your campaign, so you do what you see fit.
Rick Santorum, thank you so much. I know you really pounding the pavement in Iowa, in New Hampshire, working to, there's a lot of buzz around there.
Let's just be clear. That's just not right information.
Well, I'm going to go get that report. Good luck.
That's
okay,
incorrect.
thank you so much.
What he has just done, he's going on a 10-city jobs tour. That's what the crawl said below, that Santorum and his campaign is going on a 10-city jobs tour. So basically he's going out now to say how many jobs were created. The fact that they originally said more jobs were created than were created is why Santorum is saying that this president has been terrible on jobs. Well, you can say what you want. I don't think I don't even think 240 million jobs were created. If that were the case, we wouldn't have the same kind of unemployment problem we have in the country. But when you have somebody as uninformed as Rick Santorum out there for the Republicans saying that there were this many jobs created, it's only doing a favor. I haven't really gotten my hands around what Rick Santorum wants to do with his campaign. Michelle Bachmann running, a disaster for Rick Santorum. He should stick to what he does best, which is hating gay people, hating minorities, legislating in a way that would hurt more Americans than it would help Americans. But when he comes to talk about jobs, he unwittingly helps the president, and we thank you, Rick Santorum, for being out there as a Republican talking about the job creation. I don't even think, the 240 million, I don't even think Obama's created 240 million jobs. I haven't seen those numbers anywhere. But as they've taken down the number that the stimulus has created, that does not mean that they've lost jobs. They just created fewer than they originally said.
Squarespace is the easiest and fastest way to put up a blog, a portfolio, I don't know what that is, but I guess people do that, or any kind of website.
If you need customer support, they provide it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You can start your website or your blog with over 60 different professionally designed templates.
You can also upload content from your iPhone, your iPad, or your home computer. That's awesome.
Squarespace's mobile apps allow you to add entries or manage your website from anywhere.
Many of the internet's highest traffic websites are powered by none other than Squarespace.
Check out squarespace.com to get a 2-week free trial and 30% off of 3 months, which is a great deal if you do it in June and enter promo code TYT6.